And roll on. All right, welcome to the Super Bowl. We have the Atlanta Falcons and the Pittsburgh Steelers. We got the Steelers on the field first. If you remember, the Steelers had a good run. They went 15-2. They came into the postseason. They got two big victories against the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. They eliminated the number one seed Jaguars. They're getting ready to face the Atlanta Falcons. Here we go. They hand it off to Cordero Patterson. He is stuffed. Gain of absolutely nothing. As you see, the Atlanta Falcons, they're coming off their big win against the Washington football team to make it to this Super Bowl. And you saw Cordero Patterson, who just had a loss. He was number 3 in rushing with 1899 on the ground, 19 rushing touchdowns. Posted 381 receiving yards and 2 touchdown receptions. Also being led by rookie Felipe Franks, who had 4,200 passing yards and 37 touchdowns with a 65% completion percentage. Second down. Felipe Franks across the field. That's going to be complete to Russell Gage for a first down. Gain of 16 to the 41-yard line. First down for the Falcons. First and 10. They dump it down to Kyle Pitts. He's going to have a first down into Pittsburgh territory. Checking in from YouTube. What's going on, D? He said Arthur Smith must have been fired if Atlanta's in the Super Bowl. That is correct. That's Coach Nick Green. First and 10 into Pittsburgh territory. Let's see can these Falcons ride that hot streak and get into the end zone to open this drive. Felipe Franks handed off to Cordero Patterson, and he gets a couple of yards. Gain of 4. Again, these Falcons were the number 2 seed in the NFC. They had a nice little playoff run. They took out the Giants. They took out the Lions. They took out Washington on into the Super Bowl. Second and 7. Felipe Franks going downfield is going to be caught for a touchdown to Michael Gallup. And the Falcons open up the scoring in the Super Bowl with a touchdown. First touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. Kick is away. It is good. And we have a 7-0 lead. We know this is a proposition. Jay Lee checking in over and under 64. I can see that. I agree with that. The Gamer Huddle had an over and under for 19 points in this game. Well, I can tell you right now that's not going to be true. Let's see what these Steelers are going to do on the field. Pittsburgh had an amazing 15-2 regular season, led by NFL MVP, Offensive Player of the Year, and best quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, who posted multiple NFL records this season. Nearly 6,000 yards, 62 touchdown passes, 137.0 passer rating. Anthony McFarland gains nothing on that play. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down. Second and 10. Let's see can Pittsburgh offense get going. Play action. He dumps it down to Anthony McFarland. He's going to get close to the first down, but he got it. Gain of 11, first down, Pittsburgh. As you know, this is one of the most efficient offenses in the league. They were number 5 overall, number 2 in passing. They were the worst rushing group in the league, but they just showed us they can run the ball. Anthony McFarland gains 8. They were number 2 in scoring with 39.6 points per game. Second down and 2. Their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. Getting close to midfield. And try and be aggressive on their first series. Let's see. They're going to send McFarland back in motion. They're going to dump it down to Deontay Johnson for a first down.
With these run pass options,
and the no huddles coming from the Steelers offense.
Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion.
Deontay Johnson, he was the number 2 leading receiver on the team behind DK Metcalf, who had an NFL record-breaking season. Let's go. Play action. Big Ben dumps it down to Eric Ebron, who has 678 and 8 touchdowns in the regular season.
Not a big window to throw.
Had a pretty decent. They had a pretty decent day on at the office, so we'll see. Let's go to the comments. Eric, what's going on? He said, "Nate, great job. I appreciate that." Second down and 3. They are into Atlanta territory at the 45-yard line. Sending DK Metcalf into motion. Play action. Ben Roethlisberger's looking. He's going to go crossfield. That's going to be complete. No, it's not. Incomplete. Intended for Chase Claypool. It's going to be third and short. They're right outside the field goal range, but they got to get it first. And I'm sure if they don't get it, it's going to be 4-down territory. Dumps it down. It's going to be complete for a first down to Deontay Johnson. Gain of 7. Into field goal territory are the Pittsburgh Steelers. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. The Steelers are going to definitely try to get some points on the board and not field goals. Play action to Big Ben. Dumps it down to McFarland, and they read that play very well. Only gained 4 yards. Second down and 6. See, can Pittsburgh get in this end zone to tie this ball game? Sending the receivers in motion. Second down. Ben gets it to McFarland. He breaks a tackle, and McFarland might be gone. That's going to be first and goal at the 7-yard line. What a play. AJ checking in. He said, if Ben is at quarterback, I'll be laughing. He was actually the NFL MVP in this league. Ben's had an amazing season. Believe it or not, he really has. First and goal for the Steelers. Ben hands it to Anthony McFarland, excuse me. He's going to get a gain of 5.
Get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time.
Getting close to the end zone to try to tie this ball game. Let's see, can the Steelers answer? We're under a minute left in the first quarter. Atlanta opened the game up with a touchdown. They're going to hand it to Derek Watt. He is stopped after a gain of a yard. We are now at 3rd and short. Now, this is the part, now, to be honest, this is going to be a big play in the game right here. Atlanta's defensive line is pretty tough. It's going to be this matchup of the game. Timeout, I want to say that's for Pittsburgh. That's actually for Atlanta. Atlanta has a defensive line to get a stop. The biggest question is going to be, can they make 2 stops against this Pittsburgh offense? It's going to be story of the game right here, right now. See what these guys got up their sleeve. They send Balaj in motion. 3rd down and goal at the 1. Hands it off. Derek Watt, touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the first big-time test of the game. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, this guy goes for 2. Every opportunity he gets, whether you like it or not, he goes for 2. That's just him. Timeout, Atlanta again. They're going to take a second timeout. Don't waste your timeouts this early in the game. So they're going to be down to 1 timeout after that touchdown. And once again, as I mentioned, they're going for 2.
And now Big Ben will
the Steelers have done it all season long. They had a 75% 2-point conversion rate. High, of course, clearly the highest in the NFL at the rate they go. Can they take the lead is the question. Ben dumps it down. Balaj gets the 2-point conversion, and Pittsburgh takes an 8-7 lead. So Pittsburgh with a 1-point lead. The over and under via Gamer Huddle was 19 points. They are already at 15. Terrible, terrible over-under projections by Gamer Huddle. Now the Falcons are back onto the field. Let's see what this offense can do. They scored the first time out.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the
All right,
line.
1st and 10. Let's see what this defense can this defense get a stop? See what Felipe Franks is getting ready to dial up here. They hand it off to Cordero Patterson. He's going to gain about 6 yards. 2nd down and 4. We're at 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Atlanta is trailing 8-7. The Falcons scored a touchdown, field goal. Pittsburgh scored a touchdown, went for 2, took the lead. That could very well. Is it going to be in the first? No, still got us 6 seconds remaining. What are they going to do? They had it back to Cordero Patterson. He's going to have the first down, and that's the end of the first quarter. The Steelers leading 8-7. We talked about Atlanta's great offense. Let's talk about Pittsburgh's defense. Pittsburgh defense was middle of the pack at 15th on the regular season. They were 24th in passing, number 2 in rushing, and barely missed the top 10 in scoring. Franks is going to roll out the pocket. Downfield, that should have been picked off, but he's going to go out of bounds. 2nd down and 10. If you're Atlanta, you cannot make that mistake right there. Their stats may not be the best, but Pittsburgh's an opportunistic defense. 2nd and 10. Felipe Franks is going to roll out of the pocket. He's going to throw it away. Good defense by Stephon Tuitt, and even better coverage downfield by the Steelers secondary. A group that Coach Shaq Washington has been very critical of all season long. Let's see, can these guys make a stand in the Super Bowl? 3rd down and 10. If you're Pittsburgh, you're going to be looking for a lot of Kyle Pitts right here. He had a great NFC Championship game. Cross the field. Is that caught? No. And they're going to have to punt it. That was a very, very dangerous pass. Lucky that wasn't intercepted. You cannot force passes against this defense. Colquitt's going to kick it off to Ray McLeod the third to the 20. He probably going to get to the 25, close to it, 23-yard line. And let's see what the Steelers offense can come back and do now. Now, we've talked about the Steelers' solid offense. Let's talk about this Falcon defense that they face. Atlanta's defense, before we get started, let's see what this first play is going to be. Ben's going to get a pass out to Deontay Johnson, gain of 7. And here comes the no huddle.
Confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
Leading by 1, the CK Pittsburgh established momentum in this game. Pittsburgh going for their 7th Super Bowl in franchise history, which would be the most ever by an NFL franchise. They're tied with New England for 6.
And no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
It will be their first title since 2008. Ben Roethlisberger takes a shot, and that is DK Metcalf. He is gone. 70-yard touchdown. DK Metcalf is the one guy you couldn't let get behind in the secondary. And now Pittsburgh to kick a field goal to make it 15-7. This was the last guy that you needed to score. Again, DK Metcalf posted 2,173 receiving yards, which broke Megatron's 2012 record, and number 2 all-time in touchdown receptions with 24. Pretty remarkable season for DK Metcalf. But again, Pittsburgh's given that top 5 Falcon defense on the regular season some hard times in this Super Bowl.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Here goes the kick.
And no return on this one as the fair catch.
Here we go. Let's see 1st and 10. Side note, all the Super Bowl bettors, if you picked plus 20, plus 19, you did an outstanding job. We knew this game wasn't going to stay under 19 points. Here we go, though. 1st and 10. They hand it off to Cordero Patterson. He takes a hit, but he gains 2.
They control your fate. Leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
All right, get back to this. We're seeing the Steelers making a couple adjustments right now. Let's see, can they come up with another critical start early in this game? Felipe Franks send Kyle Pitts in motion. Here goes a play action. Felipe Franks rolls out the pocket across the field, incomplete. Oh, what an unfortunate break, because if he throws that on stride, Michael Gallup is wide open. It's going to be 3rd and long. These are the plays that Atlanta was hitting in the NFC title game last weekend. It's just not working right now. 3rd down and 8. Across the field, it's picked off by Joe Hayden, the veteran out of Florida, and back into Atlanta territory at the 39-yard line. Very unfortunate break for the Pittsburgh Steelers if you're the Atlanta Falcons. You cannot afford to get blown out in the first half.
A lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen,
1st and 10, the 39-yard line. Atlanta's defense better step it up and step it up quick. And off to Anthony McFarland. He's going to gain a couple of yards, gain of 5. Again, this is the Steelers offensive group that is the worst in the league at running the ball. But in this postseason, they've been absolutely outstanding. They've done it when it mattered.
And they did for a significant chunk of
yards. They're going to give it to Deontay Johnson's going to get a nice juke and gains 2 yards.
Down to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Here goes a 3rd and short. They're going to need a first down in the worst way possible. Excuse me. If you're Atlanta, they don't need a first down in the worst way possible.
And there's plenty of times you don't have
3rd and 3. If you're Atlanta, you better focus on DK Metcalf. He will be the last guy you want to get behind your secondary. He already has a touchdown. 3rd down is short. They're in field goal range for Boswell. Ben Roethlisberger dumps it down to Ebron for a first down. Incredible throw. Ben is 8 of 9 for a $143 and a touchdown in the first 2 quarters of this ball game. That is incredible. They hand it off to McFarland. McFarland is going to gain 3 yards.
About 3 at 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles.
2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
People to make tackles.
And for a league update, this is Coach Zach Washington's final game coaching the Pittsburgh Steelers. He will be moving on. He took the head coaching job in Philadelphia, and this job will be taken by Coach Darrell Mason when the season is over. Hand it off to Anthony McFarland.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right.
Let's see we're looking at the comments right now. They're saying the Falcons better man up. Ben is killing that soft zone. Absolutely. This was the one thing you could not do if you were the Atlanta Falcons. Come in playing zone against that outstanding passing offense. 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh up 8 and in the red zone again. And with Pittsburgh getting the ball to open the second half, this is the last thing that Atlanta needs. 3rd down and 9.
This is 3rd and 9.
Can they get the first down here? Ben Roethlisberger will get it to Ebron. Close to a first down. 4th and inch. They will absolutely go for it. What's going on, Tevin? The reason why your name isn't coming up, if you have not signed your name up on the StreamYard, your name will not come up under it. So it just show up as Facebook user. 4th and inches. You basically have to get permission if you're watching on StreamYard on a Facebook page. That's what the problem is. They hand it off to Derek Watt, who walks up for a first down. Gain of 3, close to the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal. They're going to hand it off. Balaj. Oh, he got tripped. That's a big tackle. Because it looked like Balaj was going to walk into the end zone for a second there. But again, 15-7, 2-minute warning. We may not even get the halftime show at this rate. Beautiful stadium it is in LA. This is their second season opening, first season for the fans. Of course, the pandemic prevented the fans from being able to come to the stadium first season, so they're enjoying it right now.
Here's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line. They hand it off to Anthony McFarland. He's going to gain 3 yards. Third down and goal at the 6. If you're Pittsburgh, you want to take a commanding lead. If you're Atlanta, you want to get a stop. Because going down 15 is not going to be good for you in this game. They hand it to McFarland. He's near the first down. 4th and goal at the 2. Does Pittsburgh take the points or they kick the field goal?
Falcons going to use their 3rd and 5.
I don't think the coach is going to take the points. He's going to go for it. He's going to trust his defense. Or actually, he's surprising me today. Coach Zach Washington's going to elect to kick the field goal. Wow.
Now Chris Boswell
to make it an 11-point game with 1:31 left in the half. Kick is away. It is perfect. 18-7 Pittsburgh. But if you're the Falcons, you got them in 28. You better get on the board and get on the board immediately.
They forced the interception, put together a little drive.
Avery Williams will not bring it out the end zone. Here comes Felipe Franks. The last 2 Falcon drives have ended in total disaster. You had an interception and a complete 3-and-out that really could have been an interception as well. You cannot give Pittsburgh any more opportunities or this game will get ugly. They hand it off to Cordero Patterson. He might be gone. And he's tripped at the 25. What a run. There's a reason that Cordero Patterson became a superstar in this league.
Maximizing opportunities.
1st and 10 at the 25. They hand it back to Cordero Patterson. He's going to gain 3 yards.
Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize
that is a huge encouraging drive for the Atlanta Falcons, knowing that that guy got them into Pittsburgh territory, deep into it, actually field goal range. Second down and 6. Under a minute left. They got to get points. They cannot walk away without points. Play action for Felipe Franks. He's going to run. First down to the 14. Still actually have no timeouts, to be honest with you guys. So they got to make a couple of quick decisions. They got to kick a field goal, then kick it. Don't leave points on that board. Don't leave points on that field. Hand it to Cordero Patterson. Patterson gets it to the 9. No huddle for the Falcons. Not sure if they should be in no huddle right now. But Cordero Patterson is going to make it close to 1st and goal, 3rd and 1. I'm not sure why this coach is running time the way that he's running time. You don't have a timeout. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Felipe rolls out the pocket. End zone. Touchdown, Kyle Pitts. What a play call. I must admit, I don't think that coach knew what he was doing. Thought he was going to walk away with no points on that drive, and he's going to get a 2-point attempt to cut it to 3. Felipe, end zone, 2-point conversion. They needed that 2-point conversion going into the half. Pittsburgh leading by 3. Unless they find a way to score before the half.
For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Steeler offense here about
1st and 10.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, not much time.
Less than 10 seconds. Ben's going to dump it down. Deontay Johnson's going to be close to a first. He got the first. Gain of 18. 1 timeout remaining. Are they going to try to go for the big shot here to see can they get something before the half? Hands it off to McFarland. McFarland gets a first down to the 42. It just ran out of time. It's halftime at Super Bowl 56. Pittsburgh leading 18-15. If you're the Falcons, you was in this position last 2 weeks ago against Washington, where you forced 2 huge turnovers to get back in that ball game. You may need the same against a high-powered Pittsburgh offense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
1st and 10.
You'd have to say their coaching
At the
staff
25, play action. Ben Roethlisberger rolls out the pocket. He's going to run. Gain of 6. Hey, any yards were better than none. 2nd down and 4 at the 31-yard line.
One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Hands it off to McFarland. He's close to the 1st down. Going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 2.
It'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far.
3rd down and 2 for the Steelers. Can they get this first?
Doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but
they will get close to it. 4th and inches. Now, okay, Coach Shaq Washington is saying, forget punting. We're going for this. 4th and inches at Pittsburgh's 35, not Atlanta's 35. 4th and inches. Can this defensive line make a stand? Sending Ballage in motion. Here goes Derek Watt. He has the 1st down. That was a great opportunity. He just got the 1st down.
yeah, fullback no less.
It's a game of inches, and that was exactly what we just saw just then.
Perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
Ben Roethlisberger to Ebron, close to a 1st down to the 46. 2nd and inches.
2nd and just about a few inches here.
They hand it to Anthony McFarland. McFarland's going to get a 1st down into Atlanta territory to the 42-yard line. As I mentioned, this is not a team known for running the ball, but Anthony McFarland has made several nice runs to get these guys in great positions in this ball game. Well, throughout the whole postseason, they hand it back to McFarland, and McFarland gains another 8 yards, 60 yards on the ground.
To me, like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
2nd and short at the 34. They are back in field goal range. They hand it off to Keenan Ballage. He got a 1st down, and then some, a gain of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
Pittsburgh, it's impressive what these guys are doing right now. Pittsburgh has made the Falcons play their game. They're not giving them the opportunities right now. Ben will get it to DK Metcalf. Gain of 6. He's had 1 incompletion all day. This MVP's having a heck of a season and a heck of a Super Bowl. My early favorite Super Bowl MVP if they win. Play action. He's fortunate that wasn't intercepted. I'm not sure why Ben threw the ball to begin with. It's 3rd down and 4 for Pittsburgh. Huge break for Pittsburgh.
He just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
Play action. Ben. Gonna get it to DK Metcalf. 1st and 10 at the 11.
He will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Huge 3rd down conversion, and Pittsburgh is methodically marching. Here goes Keenan Ballage. Gain of 3.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really
I must say, this is a huge drive right here. Because if you're Atlanta, your defense wants to kick this thing to a 6-point game. But if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers. You want to put this thing on ice or close to it. We're going to see him get down to the 3, 3rd down and 2. So they're in great position in case they have to go for decision time late in this ball game. They headed off. McFarland gains a yard. It's 4th down and 1. They're going to go for it again. They're passing up the field goal attempt. This is a huge part of the ball game. Ben, touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chase Claypool. What a methodical drive for the Steelers to give them close to a 10-point lead. And the coach he's too greedy. He wants to be so greedy. Got to go for 2 to try to make it an 11-point game. Let's see if he get it. They want to make it a for sure 2-possession game to make it a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Let's see can they do it.
Right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran
Ben hits that same play again for the 2-point conversion, 26-15 Pittsburgh. But if you're Atlanta, there's still an opportunity
to kick it away after the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
First and 10, 1:48 left in the 3rd. The Falcons got to score. Felipe Franks across the middle to Kyle Pitts, complete to the 49, near midfield.
Urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing.
Here we go. Actually, that's actually into Pittsburgh territory, and they're going to be stuffed once again. But actually, I got to give them credit. They've actually been able to run the ball against a pretty stout Pittsburgh defense who's number 2 in the league in stopping the run.
The space eater, he just made a great play there.
It's Franks now from
Franks
the shotgun. He's going
across the field, picked off by Pierre, who had 7 interceptions on the regular season, and he gets it back into Atlanta territory, and that is a complete disaster. This could end up being very costly if you are the Atlanta Falcons. That was an interception that could cost you this ball game.
They don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know.
Here we go. Ben gets it to DK Metcalf. Metcalf down to the 22. Now Pittsburgh is getting in the zone. It's starting to get ugly. If they score a touchdown here, this game is over.
I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Get to the end of the 3rd quarter. Play clock down to 3. McFarland is going to gain absolutely nothing there. We're in the 4th quarter, and the Pittsburgh Steelers are a quarter away from becoming the first team in NFL history to win 7 Super Bowls. Here we go. Ben dumps it down to Gentry. What was that? I guess that was just a run for clock. Gain of 2. 3rd and long. They're in the red zone, but they got to get it first. They want a first down, but if you are the Falcons, you do not want these guys to do anything else but kick a field goal to make it 14. Ben gets a screen. Deontay Johnson gets the first down to the 10. That's a grown man play. It is not going to be 1st and goal because it's right on the marker.
Yeah, I think you brought up
It's
something
technically
that goes
first and
against
goal,
conventional
but it's
wisdom,
not first and
right?
goal.
At this stage of the
If
game,
you get my
you
drift.
would think you would switch to a
But back to this game.
You're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game.
Ben
Trusting this quarterback,
rolls out the pocket.
I think you continue to do so.
Throws it away.
And he just throws this one away.
That's Ben's
Smart
third
decision here. This goes to
incompletion.
the end zone
This
and
man
it
has
brings
been
up second
incredible.
down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds.
Hands it
That
off.
does you no good.
McFarland's
And
going
now
to
lose
lose
here.
3
They go
yards.
backwards to the 13-yard
And here we are, third down and
Steelers on
3.
third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Play
They go
action
play
Ben.
action now.
Dumps it down to
Will
McFarland.
swing that out, complete
And
to
he will
McFarland.
get a gain of
And here
6.
he'll get it down
That
to
should
the
be
7.
4th down and
Yards
7.
not enough.
Field goal
And
attempt
it'll be
coming
4th down.
to make it a
Running
double-digit,
situation, try to take
a
time
for
off
sure
the clock.
2
He ran the
touchdown
previous
lead.
play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they
Kick
ever,
is away
because
from
they've
Boswell.
shown
It's
the ability to run the
perfect,
football.
29 to
So now you
15.
lose your keys as a defense.
Pittsburgh
You got for the running
has
play.
just made
You
it
hit
where the
them over the top.
Falcons have to score
So that
touchdowns.
maybe not a knockout
Field goals
blow,
are
but
not
it's
going to
certainly
beat
every
them.
bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late
What a ball
touchdowns
game
at
this
least
has been
in
for the
overtime
Steelers.
does
Because
exist.
ever since it was 18 to 15, that defense has locked in this second half. Again, as we mentioned,
After the
Coach
successful
Shaq
field
Washington
goal
will be
try,
departing
here's
from
Bob
Philadelphia. He had a
Wells to send it
contract
away.
signed before the playoffs. Coach Darrell Mason will take this team over once this game is over. So he will be inheriting a defending Super Bowl champ. Sounds like the Bill Walsh and George Seifert situation in the 80s. But
About
let's
set
see.
to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense
1st and
has
10
the line.
for the
We're at the
Falcons.
time of the Super Bowl.
Hands it
where
off.
they need points.
Cordero
And they
Patterson
need that
is going to be
here
hit
in the 4th quarter
after
as
a
they
couple
begin
of
this drive,
yards
1st and 10.
by Devin
2
Bush.
yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
If the Falcons
Well,
do
trying to
not
sneak
get
that out
a
defensively.
touchdown
He
this
had it
drive,
diagnosed pretty
this
quickly.
game is
I love that
completely
description
over.
because
The
diagnosed
Pittsburgh
is
fans can
perfect
party in
on
the
that one. Read
streets.
his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Felipe Franks gets a completion to Andy Isabella, gain of 10, 1st down.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
4:48 remaining. They don't have a lot of time. It's still time, but it's not a lot of
It
time.
is, but you also have to think to yourself and play
You got to
ball.
score on this
Don't
drive.
hold anything back.
Felipe
Save it for the
Franks
second touchdown.
gets it back to the sideline. Isabella gets a gain of 8.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. A good
2nd
pickup
down
there, 8
and
yards
2
on the first down
at the
conversion.
45-yard line. Right close to midfield. Felipe
Looking to
Franks
throw.
rolls out. He's going to take a hit. That's picked off by Norwood. And you can kiss this game goodbye. And the Steelers will be winning Super Bowl number 7 in franchise history.
What a moment for
What
him.
a
Pick 6 in the
disastrous
Super Bowl. You
moment
think about
for
some
the
of big
Pittsburgh,
pick
for the
sixes
Atlanta
in the
Falcons.
history of this huge
Pittsburgh
game. I remember
closing
when I was watching
in
a lot of Colts
on
fans,
Super
Tracy
Bowl
Porter
number
picking
7
Peyton Manning to get the
in
Steelers'
NFL
first title.
history.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there.
Here we go. Atlanta's down 21. There's still a chance. Still a chance.
You mentioned Tracy Porter.
Not a
already.
strong
How about
chance,
James
but still a
Harrison
chance.
steals? You remember that one? 100 yards right before
But
the half
that pick
ended. That
6
was a big
might have
time play.
just done them in.
The absolute classic.
Atlanta has to score quick if they're going to have any shot left in this game. Because what just happened, turnovers will turn a whole ball game.
75 yards.
You
Felipe
recall them all.
Franks
What a play here.
is gonna
Another
gain
pick
6
six in the
yards.
Super Bowl. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the
2nd and
31.
4.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
Play action. Ben. Felipe. 1st down to Isabella. He takes a hit out of bounds. Better be glad that this is not the actual NFL, but an additional 15-yard penalty, but 1st down close to the 50.
Second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Play action. Across field. Caught by Russell Gage.
He takes this one down almost all the
Atlanta
way
trying to go
the
up tempo. They got to get in this game. They got to get on the board.
Now, Here's first
And they got to get on the board quick. They're under 4 minutes remaining.
Off play action.
Felipe Franks rolls out the pocket. Caught Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts. First and goal at the 5.
And mark him at the 5. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this
First and goal at the 5. Hands it off. Cordero Patterson is going to get it to keep it at the 5. Those turnovers turned this ball game in the worst way possible.
You don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those.
Second and goal, under 3 minutes. His own touchdown. Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts.
To make it a 14-point game.
And the Falcons have got it back.
But this offense, they're going to go for 2. They're going to try to cut it even shorter.
They will again try for 2.
They're going to try to get it within 13.
They'll try and throw.
Felipe Franks is going to complete it. 13-point game. They need a stop in the worst way possible. Because Pittsburgh can run this clock out.
Returning from his
Ray McLeod is going to get to the 20-yard line. 2:49 remaining. Either way, this has been an incredible season for both teams.
Ready for their next drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point. With
First and 10, Big Ben's going to dump it down to McFarland. He's going to get another first down.
Within reach as they start this drive, first and 10.
Ben with only 3 incompletions the whole game. This Steelers squad was battle-tested throughout the AFC. They had to take on the Buffalo Bills, the Chiefs, and the Jaguars on the road to Super Bowl. Now they're taking on a Falcons squad who's been pretty impressive all year.
He's sticking to his game plan.
Here we go. Ben takes a shot. That's going to be caught out of bounds.
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. An incomplete pass on first down.
Let's see 2:12 remaining.
Now
Ben dumps it down to McFarland. McFarland keeps it in bounds. That's going to be a gain of 2. It's the 2-minute warning coming up. If Pittsburgh gets another first down, this game is officially over. Atlanta needs a stop.
With the football as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Third down and 8.
From the shotgun,
Ben cross the field, picked off by Calvin Joseph. Why would you throw it in that coverage? Now, the Falcons have a glimmer of hope.
You feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here.
This game is over. What are you doing if you're forcing it into coverage? Now Felipe Franks rolls out in the pocket. Here we go. Gets the completion to Michael Gallup into Pittsburgh territory. At the 40, 13-point game, 150 remaining. Atlanta still has all 3 timeouts. Play action. Gets it to the sideline. Here it goes. Isabella. Oh, that should have been a touchdown. But he stepped out of bounds. What a huge break right there, because if he keeps his feet in bounds, this is a one-possession game. Felipe Franks rolls out. What is he doing? What is he doing? End zone. What a throw. Touchdown, Atlanta. Unbelievable. This is now a 7-point game.
You got a 1-score game now.
They got all timeouts, 1:37 remaining.
Yeah, they have to.
Felipe picked off by Devin Bush. Can he get a 2-point conversion? He will. Good night, Atlanta. That's a 9-point lead for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
It's a pick 2, if you will.
Why would you go for 2? You're only going to be down 6. I don't know what that coach was thinking just then, but 92-9, the game is going to destroy him tomorrow morning on the radio. Here go Ray McLeod. Gonna bring out the end zone.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
He will be asked multiple times in this game. Right now, if you have been watching and you're in the league, the spread has officially been covered.
Very little reason to use him at this point.
It was -9 Pittsburgh. Look at the score. It's 38-29. Everybody that voted for him in Vegas, guess what? You got it. Everyone is asking the question, why did he go for 2 and said that he's point shaving? I'm not sure why he went for 2. It's a 6-point game if he kicks the field goal.
Their time to shine.
That was a very Atlanta decision.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up.
But congratulations to Coach Shaq Washington. It's the first time out for the Falcons. With a minute left, up 9 is Pittsburgh. Coach Shaq Washington, unless something disastrous happens, will be the Super Bowl champion.
Roethlisberger to throw.
Here we go. First down. Or close to a 3rd and inches.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
3rd and inches. They're going to run some clock. 1 first down. This thing is absolutely over. He's going deep again. Why? Picked off. This coach is clearly point shaving. What are you doing? This Super Bowl is over. I guess he wants to do this for entertainment because I don't know what these guys are doing. 28 seconds remaining. Felipe Franks to the sideline. First down to Russell Gage. Gain of 12. Not sure what Pittsburgh's thinking right now. They're going to win this game, but I'm trying to figure out what this coach is doing. 1st and 10 at the 33. Dumps it down. Michael Gallup, first down. Timeout.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts.
And if you're Atlanta, I'm still trying to figure out the 2-point conversion attempt. That's going to be a question.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Every bettor in Vegas is angry right now because if Atlanta scores, they will not cover the spread. Felipe gets to Cordero Patterson to the 45.
8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there.
12 seconds remaining. Pittsburgh is going to win the Super Bowl. Number 7 in franchise history. Coach Shaq Washington wins the first OG Bowl Super Bowl. Caught by Cordero Patterson to the 30. Now, the question will be, can they cover the spread? The spread was Pittsburgh -9, meaning a 9-point victory for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they're going to try to ruin the spread. Look at this. Young Hoku just made everybody in Vegas angry. They just blew the spread. What in the world? Onside kick coming for the Falcons, and they will get it, and that will be your ball game, I think. Unless this coach decides that he just wants to chuck it up again. And he's coming out in pass formation. With 2 seconds left in the Super Bowl, they're going to run the ball. Caleb Balaj gains 10 yards, and congratulations to the Pittsburgh Steelers, your Super Bowl champions of year 1 in OG Ballers. But also, this is bittersweet because Coach Shaq Washington is pulling a Bill Walsh, and he's leaving. He's one and done in Pittsburgh. Darrell Mason will try to defend the crown in season 2. He's moving on to Philadelphia. As for Atlanta, great season, but this season is over. Good night, everyone.